Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Tomcat Stitchery. I'm Whitney, and I've got a new pattern release for you guys. It is the newest Love Notions pattern, which is the Meadowlark hiking pants and shorts. So that is what we are talking about today. All right, so with a lot of the Love Notions patterns, I find that most of them are like, let's see, form over function, if that makes sense, like style and, great base patterns that you can do all sorts of things with, that sort of thing. However, I would classify, not all of them, I would say that there are some more that are a little bit more functional, like the Clearwater set, where you're actually getting out and doing things. I would absolutely classify this pattern under something a little bit more functional. So this is a fantastic pattern if you are someone that needs functional pants. So if you are, hiking or doing any kind of outdoor activity, water activity, actually, even with this one, these would make great pull over swim shorts if that is something that you prefer. If you're going to be tubing, kayaking, any of that kind of stuff, this is a fantastic pattern. Also, we're going to talk about all the bells and whistles. Now, I have very few bells and whistles on my pair because I was very limited in my fabric, and so I couldn't put all of the really cool detailed pockets onto my pair. But features all sorts of things. You have got back pockets, and I will show you an up close of this pattern, but also I'll pull it off the mannequin here in a second and kind of show you guys. So it features back pockets that have covers on them. I'm trying to say tops. It's like a patch pocket on the back. I didn't even have enough fabric to be able to put that on the back, so I just have straight up patch pockets on the back of mine. But they get sewn into the back yoke, which is a really cool detail, and there's no buttons, so you don't have to worry about things being uncomfortable. They get sewn down into that yoke and then bar tacked at the sides, so it's almost like an envelope pocket. Like you can kind of get in there so things are a little bit more secure into those pockets. Also features a cargo pocket on the side, as well as the optional zipper pocket that goes right above that. So if you're someone that likes a little bit of a zipper to like keep your phone in there, or a car key or whatever the case, you want to be able to zip that up, perfect spot for that. And then again, the cargo pocket there in the same type of manner of kind of like an envelope pocket that's there. It also features the two front pockets, and it's got a full pocket piece across the front, which kind of works as a little bit of a pocket stay. So it kind of helps the front of the pants skim over the front as opposed to clinging. It features the pattern. You can make it as shorts, you can make it as pants, and the pants also have a tab. So if you want to be able to roll your pants, similar to like a shirt, but roll your pants and tab them up, have a tab that comes up to keep those up. If you're going to be wading through water, that sort of stuff, and you don't want your pants to get wet, you want to be able to roll them and have them stay. Really cool feature with that. And it features the option for zip-off pant legs. So if you are someone that does a lot of outdoor camping and all that kind of stuff and want a pair of pants that'll be able to be pants or shorts, there is that zippered option. So tons of functionality in this pant if you're someone that really needs that kind of stuff. And this actually is very timely because I'm getting ready to go on a vacation in Colorado. So anyway, these will be probably making their way. I'm trying to pack very, very small, but great pair of shorts for that type of vacation. But also just in everyday life too. My family and I, we like to kayak. We like to do some outdoor activities. Perfect for that sort of thing. So let me talk a little bit more about the pattern, and then I will talk about the fabric that I have used here. So the pattern features a flat front. You do have the option for belt loops if you do want to wear a belt on there. It is elastic in the back, and so it makes them very, very comfortable. This is a faux fly. This is not a functioning fly. It's a faux fly. She has a really cool way that they finish off the waistband, so it looks like that continues up into the waistband. I have not put a button on here, although you could put a non-working button or snap up here at the top to make it look even more like a functioning pair of pants. Mostly because I wanted things to be pretty streamlined. I may be tucking things into this. I don't know. I want to wear them, and then I'll decide if I want to add, if it's worth it to add a button or a snap there on the front, if that's something that I do want to put there. These are a longer short length, and that is on purpose because they're a pair of hiking shorts. So there's something that you want a little bit more coverage. I did shorten these 1 inch, which is very typical for me for Love Notions patterns. I made the size medium, straight medium, which is also very typical for me in Love Notions patterns, and I think it fits really great. They're very, very comfortable. I think that's about it. There's just so many features with the pockets and the cargo pockets, and again, the functionality. I've seen so many cool versions in the tester group. I was not a tester for these, but because I'm an ambassador, I got to go in and have access to the pattern, so I was able to see the tester group. And there's some really cool versions that came out with some fun, different zippers and that sort of thing for both the zip off legs as well as the little zippered pocket that's there on the side. A lot of really, really cool variations. So kind of sky's the limit on this. When it comes to fabric, it is a woven fabric. You can use a stretch woven or you can use a regular woven. There were some people that were making these out of denim, like a lighter weight denim. Someone made them out of a corduroy if you're wanting something a little bit warmer. Again, depending on your climate and how you are going to be wearing these. I used a stretch woven athletic fabric. So it is a slick, I'm sure it's polyester. It's been in my stash for a long time. I don't even remember where I got this, but I did find something similar at Discovery Fabrics, and I have linked that in the description box below if you are curious. But it's almost like, feels a little bit like any kind of hiking pant. Like if you were to go to REI or Dick's Sporting Goods or something along those lines, any kind of camping store, and buy a pair of hiking shorts, that is what this fabric feels like. So it is slick, but it is got a little bit of stretch to it, which just adds to the comfort a little. But you don't have to have stretch in your fabric. It can be non-stretch. So very comfortable again with that waistband. Anyway, very functional pair of shorts. Again, if you're someone that likes to do a lot of outdoor activities, this would be a wonderful pattern to grab. And it is on sale, freely sale for the next week. So you want to go ahead and grab it. And my code, Gidget10, is going to get you an additional 10% off even that release sale price. So if this is something that you have been missing in your own catalog or something that you've really been wanting to be creating, I highly recommend that you grab this pattern. The instructions are great. They've done a really good job of coming up with all the different details and that sort of thing for a really functional pair of shorts. And again, Discovery Fabrics. Now I've linked the stretch woven that I think is very similar to this, but they give a full description on the different types that they've got there. Discovery Fabrics, I've not shopped from them yet, but I've gotten so many recommendations to shop from them before. And I think I'm going to have to bite the bullet. Their athletic fabrics you can find anything there. It's like a candy store. So if you're someone that does like to make your athletic wear or your outdoor wear, active wear, whatever that might be, absolutely go have a look at them. They are located in Canada. So have a look. Okay, I think that's all I've got for today. I hope you have enjoyed this one, and I will see you guys again next time. But until then, happy sewing.